Chosen One!
Welcome to The Chosen One, a Star Wars Shatterpoint podcast, and today we are bringing you episode 2 of Unit 101. Today's unit that we are going to be talking about is going to be none other than the infamous bounty hunter himself, Cad Bane, the Notorious Hunter. So, Cad Bane brings us a wide variety of abilities, but the main thing he's bringing is his identity. When a allied character wounds an enemy unit, he's going to refresh us a force and he's going to recover one. Then if it's a bounty hunter that did the wound, you refresh an additional force. So he brings insane force economy, and then he brings this awesome ability called No One Gets Between Me and My Job. He's going to basically add 2 damage after an attack made if the enemy is within 4 of him, or you can pay 1 and he can, after the attack, jump towards that enemy. This gives him huge varieties of movement with his rocket boots, and then he can basically clear a point about how about you step aside by going, your opponent can dash away and then they get disarmed, but if they do not get away from the point, they're going to get pinned or exposed and strained. This is huge. It's going to allow him to hit just that much harder. He's got 2 trees here. You generally want to keep him in needs no introduction. He gets 8 attack dice on his side, and he has a jump on 2, which is actually very important for keeping him out of engagement. The other side has a lot of diminishing returns. It's just damage, and the defense thresholds on the as long as I can get paid side is not as good as the needs no introduction side. So how do we play Cad Bane? He only brings us 2 force. He's 9 points. We get a lot of places we can put him, and now he can be played in any era. The big thing you want to do with Cad Bane, he's not really a go stand on a point scoring type guy. You want to put him on points, but you want to put him at different elevations that your opponent's going to have a harder time getting to. You want to utilize No One Gets Between Me and My Job because it gets through several revenge triggers in the game like Kanan. And it's just a good way to keep him mobile, keep his kit online, and having the mobility. He's just going to be all over the map doing what he wants to do. And he's a fight and flight character. You want to play pretty mobile with him. So you want to put ways that can also in your list move him out of engagement. There's a few pieces in the game that can do this. You can play Obi-2, who can, if Cad's engaged on Obi-2's activation, you can reposition away. You can play Shock T, who can dash a mercenary. You can play Charming Leia. There's just a lot of ways to really utilize Cad Bane's kit. And you really want him utilizing these jumps. He can hit really hard. He's got good conversion on his expertise. And he's a pretty basic build around unit. The trick with Cad Bane that's going to be the most issue for you is actually list building itself. He is so wide open on list building that you can pretty much play him with anything. But if you fine tune the CAD list and you get used to his play style, you can really achieve some crazy stuff with him. And a couple of the squads that I have for you are exactly that. So we're looking at this first list up top. We're bringing Cad Bane, IG-88, and the Bounty Hunters. We are then bringing Andor, Boosh, and Han and Chewie. This list is a very, very popular list right now. There's been a few people playing it at events. IG-88 makes Cad Bane super consistent at getting the kill with the extra 3 dice. IG-88 is also just really sufficient on his own activation. The fact that Cad can take him really shines. Boosh here on a Shatterpoint, she can get a focus, and now all of a sudden she gets access to 12 attack dice. And Andor is perfect for keeping Cad Bane out of engagement because if any of your pieces get wounded, Cad Bane gets to advance or dash away if he's engaged, but he gets to get away from engagement, keeping his abilities alive. If you want to go on the more proactive route of getting him out of engagement and moving Cad into spots to where he can go, you can play the list that I've been playing lately. This is what I have done with Cad Bane. I've been playing him with Shock T and the Pirates right now. The Pirates are really good. They got Steadfast. Shock T can move them. Shock T can move Cad. I'm playing Charming Leia, so I still have like a revenge aspect to the list, but she can also move Cad. And then Bosk. Bosk is just good damage output. Another bounty hunter to get kills, which will give you more force. And then I am playing Han and Chewie. Again, both lists have Han and Chewie. It's about the movement. Cad Bane, you can go the all bounty hunters route and just play Cad Bane, Mando with IG-88 and whatnot. The issue with that list is it has no out of activation movement, and you really need to utilize Cad's mobility and his toolkit to position himself so that he can keep doing what he wants to do, which is spread that 2 damage and then make his own activation so he can like finish stuff off. He's really strong at getting wounds out of nowhere, but he is very techy on how you can build him. But once you get the playstyles figured out, he is a super solid unit. And again, give these 2 lists a try. I think Cad Bane right now in the meta is a very, very good piece. And if people do not know how to play into him, he can catch your opponents off guard very well. Again, he's bringing that 9 points. So all these new characters that we're getting that are 5 points, like Baze and Shurt, you can play them with Cad. The list building is wide open with them, so have fun. This has been Unit 101 on Cad Bane. Leave a comment on who you'd like to see next on a brief overview.